Hello, you have made it to Asynchronous Study. So I've got these videos for you. Enjoy.
Welcome to this lesson. Here is the lesson question. How can reading a fictional story about the past help you understand history? Now let's take a look at our lesson goals. You're going to read from the novel Fever, 1793 by Laurie Halse Anderson, and you're going to use this novel in order to analyze the first-person point of view in a story, to identify how first-person point of view keeps readers interested, and to connect a fictional story to events in history. And before you can accomplish these goals, you're going to need some key vocabulary words. Let's take a look. The first word in green, specific, is an academic word. That's because you see this word in all of your subject areas. The last four words in purple, narrative, narrator, point of view, pronoun, these are called domain-specific words, and we're going to refer to these words in this lesson. And here is the lesson question. How can reading a fictional story about the past help you understand history? Well, who tells a story influences how a story is told. The person in this image might see the same story differently from someone else, and therefore tell it differently because of that. You will consider how a fictional story can help you to understand history. Now, you've seen your goals and your vocabulary, and these are going to help you answer this lesson question. You will read a fictional story about an actual yellow fever epidemic that occurred in the United States in 1793. This story is an example of historical fiction. Historical fiction includes stories that describe a historical event or time period. It has a setting that accurately describes a real place and time, and it contains real people and made-up characters. Now then, you will think about stories you know that are set in the past. What have you learned about history from a movie, play, novel, or story? Check all that apply to you personally. Historical stories help us see history through a character's eyes. Historical stories help us see history through a character's eyes.
And that's it.